What up, Abyss? Hello, hello. Work was such a waste of time today. So sorry to hear it, but glad it's over. At least we got that right. 2 streams in one day. Crazy. What kind of world do we live in? What kind of world do we live in, dude? It's crazy. You're welcome. We're gonna play some more Dune today. I'm only gonna be live for about 2.5 hours, 2 hours and 45 minutes, and then I'm gonna meet up with Katie. And later we're gonna do some Father's Day things. Um Trying to figure out how this YouTube streaming works. It's like I don't like YouTube's dashboard at all. Who's there? Black and white. Oh, you Blue? My boy Blue and my lady Samantha. The puppy dogs we're watching. You want to say hi to the pups? Blue? We'll see them better. Mister. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. We are dog sitting. Yes, they're adorable. Blue, the boy, that boy, he was our ring bearer at our wedding. Yeah, he was our ring bearer. Yeah, weren't you just the best ring bearer? And then Sam is the paranoid, anxious mess, but we love her. I we are dog sitting for Katie's parents today, or for this last week. They're both mini Aussies, mini Australian shepherds, and they're both so sweet. They're very old. You can probably hear Blue hacking up a lung in the back corner because that's just what he does. He's so old. Yeah, he's just a sad old guy. Yeah, they're good pups. Yeah, he's got a bum leg. I think they're like 12 or 13 years old, maybe 14. They're up there in age. So he can't go on the walks like he used to. He used to love walks and hikes. He still does. He still loves walks, but he's not cut out for anymore. Yeah, Sam is like the mama bear. So at Katie's parents' house, they have those two dogs and two more dogs. One is a Sheltie, I think is what it's called. And her name is why am I forgetting that dog's name? Sophie. Sophie's really sweet. Love Sophie. She's so soft. She loves to be called pretty girl. And then there's a little black chihuahua named I don't know if Molly. I don't know if she's mixed with anything else. I think she might be just no, she's not just chihuahua. I don't know. Call her the little sausage because she's a little fat. She's a little fat roll. But Sam, hi Sam. She's like the mom of the group. She does all like the cleaning. She'll lick everyone and groom them before bed or after dinner. Yeah. Are you such a good dog? Have the They just have little nubs for tails, so when they're excited, you just see their little booties just yeah. You're so cute. Yes. Such cute pups. Got such cute pups in the house. Okay. Can I like, how do I view your channel? Yeah, okay. Live. YouTube, I don't think. Hold on. Cool. The music's not going to YouTube. Is the music coming through to Twitch? I think it's supposed to. I tried to set it up because my stream yesterday, as soon as I ended the stream, it got immediately hit with the DMCA. Got immediately hit with the DMCA because I had music going to YouTube. Cool. Okay, the music is working. Great. Love it. Katie is working right now. Katie got laid off from T-Mobile in April. So she has a job at a local coffee shop. At a local coffee shop as kind of like a stepping stone job until she gets something more up her alley later. But yeah, so she's working right now. She's off at 3. I'm gonna end my stream at like 2:45 so I can go walk over to her work. And there's like an old car show that's happening in our downtown. So her and I were gonna, on our way walking home from work, we're gonna walk through the car show and everything. Classic YouTube being shit. Facts. Facts. I wish I could like be smart enough to know. I want a command in Nightbot that will take people. I mean, I guess I could just have the command take people to my YouTube channel, and then they can just, yeah. Let's do that. Let's just do classic exclamation point YT exclamation point. Subscribe to my YouTube. Bam. Create. All right. And then let's add this to the title. And I think Discord, not Dickcord, Discord. Yes. I think that should still. Cool. I really need to spend more time on getting YouTube ironed out. But it's fine. It's fine. Pop out this chat. I have 3 monitors and it just never feels like enough. Oh, that's a good idea. Bring my camera. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Snap some quality pics. True. True. That's a good call out. I see you. Good call outs, dude. Snap some god quality pics, brother. I will. I'll do that. That's actually a really good idea. You have everything. That's crazy. What do you mean? What do you mean I've got everything? Okay. Taking care of, I think we're chilling. I think we're chilling. Hopefully. You never know. I'll keep the chair out of the way. I'll move the, yeah. Now you can see Sam. Now you can see her napping in the background. Yeah. Oh, she's so cute. She's such a cute lady. Okay, we ready for some video games now? Actually, I know, dude. What is the world coming to? Abyss with good suggestions, good ideas. Oh, I love this song. Wish I knew you wanted me. Loving wife, dogs, kitties, education, house. We are hashtag blessed. For real. Yeah, I am very, very grateful for all my achievements and everyone that I get to share them with. For sure. Life is good. I cannot complain. I cannot complain. The dogs are not ours though, although we do watch them all the time. Out of all the dogs that their parents have, these are the only two that we take and watch. They get along with our cats. Zelda, actually, I think I'll post it in Discord. I think I have the picture. But Zelda yesterday, she curled up in that dog bed with Sam. And so yeah, here's the picture. I posted it in Discord. My ugly ass fucking uh closet door that I can't wait to get rid of. Yes.
I dream of it amongst the
I don't
wild.
care what you dream of, brother. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, my water. Be right back. There we go. Yeah, dude, my water broke. My water broke. I had to go fix it. Mm. Go. Oh, I'm like blown out. Yeah, okay. That's not gonna work. That lighting is way too hard. What if this dark? Does that look weird? I feel like that looks weird. It's fine. Fuck it. We're overthinking. How was work? How was you said it was uneventful? You said or not. Does Katie still want work with kids at schools? Um she kind of. Kind of. She so you know she stopped being she quit teaching. She was a teacher in Washington for a year, and then we moved to Texas, and she was a teacher in Texas for a little bit. Um, and then she got her job. Is the game frozen or something? Oh, okay, there we go. Weird. Um, yeah. Oh, what's happening, Dune? What are we doing? Anyways, yeah, so she wants to work in a school, but in like the front office. Battle Eye version is outdated. Then update it? I don't know. Crazy. Well, I mean, I guess I don't know how schools are structured um over there, but there's like you have the admin office or the front office where you've got like your secretaries, your principal, your like counselor, stuff like that. And then you have like the rest of the school. So she wants to be in that front office section, working amongst that group of people. There's not like a specific position that she wants. She just wants to be in a school district. Um, because the pay is decent, the benefits are great. She gets summers off. Not really concerned about job security, so she's trying to get back into that. Um, what is happening with Dune? Like, what is going on? Are we not playing Dune today? Did they break it? At work, I think I only sold two 40-inch TVs with worth less than 500 euros combined. Damn, that hurts. Are you getting kicked back out to the main menu? Okay, we're gonna just Alt F4 Dune, I guess. Interesting. Guess season the yeah, fucking Siege X is out now. Have you played it? It looks like it's still just like just updated lighting and everything mostly. Okay. This I get this issue where it says that I'm on an old graphics driver, but the one that it says I need to go to isn't even out. I, I don't know what to tell you, Dune. That driver is literally not available. I haven't played it. It was a 35 gig update. Whoa. I don't know if I have the update installed. I'll have to check that. Apparently they redid the whole engine for it. Yeah, they upgraded the engine. So, from what it's like graphics are improved slightly. I think really lighting is kind of the biggest improvement. Um, they made it so more objects in the environment, like you can interact with them. So like if you shoot like a fire extinguisher, it
I dream of it.
shoots out the extinguishing stuff and creates like a smoke screen essentially. Um yeah, lighting is just better. They added a new game mode, and I'm sure there's a new operator because I think they launched it with a new season. Um yeah, I think they redid a couple, I can't remember, but they did some stuff to try and refresh it, which you know what? Kudos to Ubisoft for somehow keeping this game alive for as long as it has been. I don't want to jinx it, but I'm surprised that this circuit capacity. I don't understand how to make this work. I'll have to do some research. Cool, game's working. So we are working on our big dick massive base, but there's other things that I need to do. Biome heat increased. Ooh, spooky, spooky. Other things I need to do, like get my wings back, because your boy likes to fly. So we're gonna do that. I need my vehicle backup tool. I don't need my construction tool. I'm curious about this disruptor. So I don't need this. I'll move that there. I want to try the disruptor. Oh yeah, and I have this too. There's so much stuff, dude. This knife is fucking sick too. Yeah, it draws blood on attack, which is low-key nasty. Nasty. TBH, TBH. I think that's like a shield that I will get eventually. Okay. What? There wasn't anything else I was gonna move, right? Oh yeah, I thought about the cutter. Maybe we'll put that there, and then we'll just use the knife. And we'll just fucking shank fools to draw blood. Let's do that. Let's do that. Look how pretty this game is, dude. Isn't this shit pretty? New models, new destruction, more destruction. Yeah, basically. Like Far Cry had in 2012, the crazy world we live in. Shut the fuck up. So you're still on your chatting overlay. Oh yeah, that's a good point. I want my backtracking on. Cool. I haven't played any PvP at all in months, and I'm not missing it one bit. Just been chilling, playing Cyberpunk. Love it. Back once I updated BIOS, so it stopped crashing like a motherfucker. Oh yeah, I recently updated BIOS. Now I'm just playing Skyrim. I saw you've been playing a lot of Skyrim. Also replayed Just Cause 3 and 4. Nice, nice. You, so it sounds just like you're just kind of chilling, replaying stuff, going through some things. I love that for you. Feeling parched. I don't love that for me. Oh my god, I bounced right off that so hard it fucking hurt. I don't need this, so let's put on... I don't even have it. I don't have it right now, so never mind. This song is not the mood I'm looking for. Let's put this in mood already. Okay, let's playlist. Want more vibe? Also no. There we go. Cap. Also replayed Far Cry 5 like twice back to back. Like I finished it immediately, went to a new game. Same with Far Cry 6. Far Cry 5 was Montana, yeah. Good old US of A, baby. I don't use HDR because I tried to take a cool pic in Far Cry 5 and the image's colors were so dull. It's crazy. Yeah, HDR is interesting. It's like, does Far Cry 5 have HDR settings in it? Like it should have like HDR support, right? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's right there. We'll just wait this out. We'll just wait this out. It's fine. It's fine. Far Cry New Dawn back to back as well. I have not played New Dawn. I haven't played New Dawn and I haven't played 6. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. It does have HDR, but in photo mode, when I actually took the pic, colors become dull as fuck. Photo mode in game? What happens when you like? So I wonder if there's like, it's got to be an in-game thing, because I play in HDR. I have HDR on, and I have it on for any games that support it, and I think it looks incredible. I think HDR, for me at least, on my monitor, Jesus fucking Christ, brother. Get me out of here! At least on my monitor, I feel like HDR really helps balance the punchiness of the colors. I really love how punchy the colors are on this screen, but I felt like it was it was too contrasty, and so I feel like HDR really helps with that, personally, on my screen. So I don't know, it's weird that Far Cry 5 is having that issue for you. Like, I'm playing in HDR. I think the stream comes through like a little flat, but not too bad. Honestly, SDR, after being so used to this monitor and HDR, like an SDR non-OLED screen, just, I feel like I'm basically playing a game in like black and white. It feels so colorless, just flat. Which is so funny because I loved my old monitor. Dude, when I put my new monitor up next to my old monitor, I was legit like, oh my god. How did I ever play on this thing? Hey Fluff, hey, you up there? Maybe it was just you. Even if I print screen, the colors immediately become dull. Weird. That's so weird. I don't know. I don't have that issue. That's a very odd thing. I almost feel like that's a software thing. Like, this is gonna be a stupid question, I'm sorry, but you have HDR turned on in Windows when you do that, right? Like, it's not just HDR in game. I have to manually turn HDR on for this monitor in Windows to actually have it like register. Actually speak to me slow. Write it down. I know, I'm sure. Your issue is probably like so specific, and then trying to communicate it through a delay on stream, you're probably just like, fucking A, man. You don't get it. Ah, yeah. So hydrated, baby. We're so fucking hydrated.
Welcome to Desert Botanical Testing Station
so
number 2.
very hydrated.
I am the station supervisor, Dr. Rommel Greer.
Shut the fuck up.
The ultimate mission of these stations is to find
respectfully
botanical species capable of thriving in the extreme.
Got heller darts. Oh! Yerp. Oh, yeah. Fill items, yes. That was okay, but just writing. I haven't spoken to any Discord. That's fair. Yeah, typing it out's a pain in the ass. Get that. I respect that. Probably easier for you to focus on talking directly instead of reading chat. I don't, with this game, I don't feel like it's that bad. This game's pretty chill. AI ain't that smart. AI ain't that smart. Hey, big worm thing in the desert. Oh, that's a different story. Okay, that one is a little different. Fucking Shaul al Gaib or whatever the fuck. Yeah, come fight me, punk. Oh! Cool, we're full on blood. Who is groaning? Who is moaning and groaning right now? Y'all need to relax over there. Okay, what you do? Oh, just the wind. Suki's sitting in my window and I can just see my curtain fucking flopping around like crazy. So I just assumed she was getting into shit, but that's not the case. Sorry, Suki. Sorry, I would assume like that. Okay, okay. Y'all love bullets. I think that's everything. Oh! Literally just the other day within the monitor OSD settings, I turned on HDR 400 mode, right? Windows detected something and made my color desktop dull as fuck. I was almost being gassed at myself, not definitely like that before, right? And then a Windows setting had toggled on by itself that enabled HDR, yet made my desktop wallpaper dull as fuck. Then the pig. Okay, just to entertain me. Go into your display settings, your Windows display settings for the monitor that is HDR, and look and see if it's on. Yeah. Like you did this whole thing, right? You also will need to adjust like how HDR it is, and then also how SDR shows up on here. I'm sure you probably have done this. I know you know tech, and I'm sorry. Sorry. But I need to ask. Feel like you probably feel like you're talking to, you know, the fucking tech support where they're like, could you just turn it off and turn it back on again and let me know what happens? Have you tried unplugging and plugging it back in? Windows actually says my monitor doesn't support it. Oh, yeah. Well, there you go. There you go. Interesting. So I wonder what it is that turned on for you then. That's really weird. Yeah, whatever that shit is, turn it the fuck off. That's crazy. Windows out here being Windows. Somehow Microsoft has created the shittiest operating system that you have to have. So unfortunate. I hate it. I hate it here. Over medicated. It was overrated. Let me out of here. I've been gone so long. This is the moment. Throw it away. I remember when I first heard this song on TikTok, and it was always associated to this D&D session where a goblin named like Bart Knuckle or something like that made the ultimate sacrifice to protect his party. God, what a moving fucking story. R.I.P. the goblin Bart Knuckle. A true ally. This is the realest homie. Ugh. I have an Alienware fucking PD OLED worth 800 euros. Okay, yeah, so monitor supports HDR, no doubt about that, if it's in the monitor's OSD settings. Yeah, no, for sure. Your monitor must support it. I wonder if you just like don't have the right setting turned on for it to properly register in Windows. I'm not sure. I am not sure. When you know what? Now that I think about it, when I first turned HDR on, my colors were all flat and fucked up looking too. But then I think it was like it really just came down to me tweaking settings in the monitors, in the monitor settings, and then turning on the HDR values in Windows, and then it really came together. Oh, this bitch. Sprint, motherfucker! Oh, bitch! Oh! Okay. Oh! Shut up, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Die, bitch. Damn. Oh. Dude, that fucking enemy. That enemy gives me a run for my fucking money every time. Holy shit. Whew. We should do tech support stream. Dude. Yeah. Fucking shit's confusing, brother. I get it. Yeah, what? Out of curiosity, what is my... So, image, HDR setting, I don't know if yours... So, I'm assuming you have the display HDR 400 True Black on. Mine, I turned on HDR, and it's set to gaming HDR. And once that worked, I, like, kind of adjusted really just, like, the saturation. I don't think I could even... Now, my brightness is 100. My contrast is 100. I don't think I can adjust. Yeah, I can't adjust the gamma. My saturation's at 55. Piler temps at 6,500k. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's interesting for sure. Why is my... Oh, this is throwing me off so much, dude. That bitch fucked up my reticle. Why is it over the shoulder? How do I change that? Settings. Controls. Keybind. Oh. Player menu. Character movement. Swap shoulder. Just... How do I... Does it not say that the shoulder swap is... Swap shoulder. Shift. Am I dumb? Am I fucking stupid? Don't answer that. Swap shoulder. Comma. Okay. There we go. Wild. Yeah, dude, that enemy tosses my fucking salad every time. The combat is slow like that because in Dune, so like that person had like that blue kind of like hologram, like that shield is what it is. And in the Dune world, it's a kinetic barrier, and so the fast moving projectiles are blocked, and so the only way to get through the kinetic barrier shield is through melee combat, specifically slow attacks. So like that heavy attack that we were doing, that's how you get through the shield to do big damage. So that's why it's slow. There's bullets that are supposed to be useful against shields. Like this SMG that I have, the Disruptor, it's supposed to like be functional against shields like that, but that person flew in like fucking Liu Kang and fucked my ass up. So I wasn't gonna keep practicing that. It's devastating true. Too old. That was the best fighting in the old trilogy though, brother. That was the best Star Wars combat. And I will not stand for the Star Wars original trilogy slander, okay? No, it was not a real player. It was just a bot. It was the only bot in this game that's fucked me up like that. Every time, too, consistently, it's that bot specifically that tosses my salad so hard. Carry 2, she said bow. 22 pounds. Lit. Okay. I wish I could keep crafting that flying thing. I'm sure I'll find like a permanent recipe later. Oh, of course, there's a sandstorm now. Before you said AI in this game is shit. Dude, it's the one thing. It's the one enemy. Besides the worm and that enemy specifically, I have not had any troubles in this game outside of me being my own fucking worst enemy. Shawanky. Where's... Oh, there's the sandstorm. Alright, well, we need to wait out the sandstorm, so... That's what we're gonna do. Can I... Maybe I should go and grab a backup of the wings. I don't know how often this resets or how quickly it resets, but... I could also change my grenade to actually be something useful.
Weather alert. A large sandstorm is
approaching. A large sandstorm. Tractor field. I've got hella stuff, so let's throw that on. Disruptor damage. Using steady hands, you're able to guide the disruptor's rapid fire darts more effectively to their target, thus increasing your damage. Disruptor damage. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, it's a passive. Cool. It's not even a technique. Love it. Assault Seeker. This will make it so I like never miss, I think. For sure. Battle hardened, yeah. Technique. We'll do this. We're gonna be a gun boy for now. Oh, I used all my skill points on that? Okay, that's fine. I haven't met anyone else that's interesting and worth the skill points, so. I don't have social anxiety. I just can't talk to people. And you know what, brother? That's valid. Okay. Oh, it's reset. Fuck, that means that purse is back and they're gonna fuck my shit up. We're gonna run through. We're just gonna speed run this. It's not even gonna be a problem. Watch. Watch. I'm just gonna... Not even gonna be a fucking issue. What's up, bitch? Whap! I missed. That's awkward. Oh, it's a player. My bad. My B.
Welcome to Desert Botanical Testing Station number 2.
Scared me.
I am the station supervisor, Dr.
Wasted a
Roman.
grenade on no one. It's like, why didn't it hit him? Well, this guy must have cleared everyone out, so now we should really be able to just run through. Easy peasy. Oh, this loot still looks looted. Yeah, this loot's still looted. Oof. I don't love loot that's still looted. Okay, well, they're all back. Why is this still looted, though? That's crazy. Okay. All right. Okay. Social anxiety's back. Fuck yeah, dude. Oh, bro, nah, dude, you chillin'. Shit's real. Real as fuck. Shit's so real. Give me the fucking money. Give me the stuff. How come? Okay. Some stuff has spawned back. Some has not. Okay, we're gonna heal up all the way before we go fight fucking Karate Kid out here. Karate Kid with an overshield. That shit was insane. I'm still shook. That hallway scares me. Yeah, there they are. They're just waiting. They're just fucking waiting like a menace. Look at them aura farming down there. You see that? You see that shit? You think I can take a couple pot shots at them? Oh, no, here they come. No! A dodge, bitch! Yeah. Yeah, get fucked, dude. Get shit on, bitch. Look at that, dude. Conquered my fears. Social anxiety defeated. Has been vanquished. Alright, give me them wangs. We got more wangs, right? Okay, I guess not. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. That sandstorm should be gone. Drink my pee so we can be hydrated.
Welcome to Desert Botanical Testing Station.
Is it because I'm yelling? Can you lay down on your bed? Stop staring at me with those crazy fucking beady eyes. Such a creep. Such a creep. Worried about you. Give her pets. She is literally a ball of anxiety. She is just so anxious. When I first met her, so with Sam, they always put her in like a different room when they have people over at their house because she gets so anxious, especially around men, that she'll like sneak around back and fucking just bite the shit out of people's ankles. But for some reason, she did not have that issue with me at all. Not even slightly. And she took to me immediately. So I'm the special exception, but she's like a very needy ball of anxiety. Little mama though, she is a little mama. I am the chosen one, dude. I am the chosen one. But sometimes that like becomes a burden. I'm sorry, Sam. I'm sorry, Sam. Sometimes it's tough being the chosen one, you know? Ooh. Go pee, big dog. You relieve that bladder. Need a lot of this. Need a lot of that. Love it. Need hella sandstone for our base. We're gonna be doing so many base things. Okay, that's the worm right there. That's the worm right there. That's the worm right fucking there. You can't attack me. I'm safe here. Hopefully my nose won't bleed from that as well. Yeah, dude, don't push so hard. You don't need to push so hard for the dude, this worm. This worm's camping me right now. I'm not about it. What is that ship? That's a good song. This is a moody song too, but honestly, that's fine. Okay, we're going. Why are there so many worms right now, brother? What is with all of this worm activity? Okay, all right, now's our chance. Oh, we can't get spotted either. That was so funny seeing Nick get spotted by that shit last time. He got spotted by it and just ran. And I ended up fighting all of the dudes that were on his ass. Yeah, you can't reach me, you punk fucking... Okay. It didn't spot me. It was trying, though. Yeah, you can't get me, you stupid bitch. Yeah, you stupid bitch. What is this? This is copper? Yeah, that's fine. That's chill. I need copper, too. Let me just rock. Ah. Alright, I think we're big chillin'. Oh, that's right. I was gonna also shoot off a little beacon. Okay. Welcome back. I should be brushing up on my Chemical Romance, honestly. I finally get to see them live for the first time next month, dude. I'm so fucking stoked. I am so excited to see My Chemical Romance live. I wanted to see them in concert for actual ever. Oh, I'm full on water. I wanted to see them in concert for so long, and now I finally can, and I'm jacked about it. Let's drink some of that. Yeah. My Chemical Romance. They're an emo band that I've been listening to since elementary school. Yup. Good old MCR, baby. Oh, I'm chunky little boy right now. Chunky little boy. It's fine. We'll just deposit this shit. There's our base. There's our base. We're coming. I'm coming. Elementary school? Yeah, dude. I've been listening to them since I was in 5th grade. Yeah, since 5th grade. Since Moody Tristan was in 5th grade. Fuck, this is gonna be the longest climb because I don't have my little wings. Oh, God. Okay. How's this gonna go? Come on, Stamina. You can recharge, right? I can't tell if it's recharging or not. Oh, God. Oh, my God. I declined so fast. Wait. Oh, yeah. Perfect. We're so good. Fuck yeah, baby. Here we are. Daddy's home. Yeah, Nick. These are the stairs that we wanted. Fuck yeah. Good shit, boy. Yeah. I'm gonna deposit some water in. Let's deposit all that water. And then let's deposit all this blood. I'm gonna take all this water. And I'm going to put it in here. It like kinda wants to fill itself. I should leave some for myself. I'm a thirsty boy. Thirsty little guy. Okay. Make some copper. Need some iron. Okay. Love that. I don't want that power pack. No permitting resource. Okay. What the dude, I was about to be like, the fuck do you mean, brother? Yeah. Yeah. My Chemical Romance in July. It's gonna be dope. Been listening to them since elementary school, 5th grade. I feel like it's not terribly uncommon for people to have listened to a band or a group for that long. I mean, have you been listening to like a certain artist for fucking ever? Honestly, like, let's unpack this. I feel like Raw. Oops. Ooh. Found somebody. Oops. Yeah, give me that back. Give me that back. I'm gonna recycle. Damaged? Yeah. Thank you for the refund. Yup, that goes in there. Components, components, components. Yes, that's all correct. I wish we could label these. Copper ingots, spice dust. I can't put that. Okay. All right. We're living like Larry now. Kind of HDR mode are you using? I am using gaming HDR. So I have an Asus monitor, and there's two HDR settings that I have toggled on. I have adjustable HDR toggled on, and then I have gaming HDR selected. I felt like gaming HDR for me had a more neutral effect on my colors. The other settings I felt made the already punchy colors a little too punchy, so that's what I went with. And then I tweaked it further in Windows. All right. I think we're so fucking ready, dude. Honestly, I think we're so fucking ready. It's gonna be ridiculous. I need to shoot this little flare off, though. Oh, he's got a helicopter! Look at him go! I want one. Did the wings just stop animating after a certain distance away? It just... Oh. There he goes. That was badass. Okay, what the fuck am I doing? Let's get back on track. Ow, my legs. My legs! Alright. Good! Fuck yeah, dude. I love having this little wing pack. I have my vehicle in here, right? Yes, I do. Sick. Okay. Okay. Cool. I don't want to put that anywhere. I just wanted to make sure that I grabbed it and didn't leave it on the ground like a fucking nerd. I need 49 more meters. All right, we're going up there. Okay, we're going up here, boys. You ready? I'm ready. Yo, what's up, Richard? What's up? Welcome back. Probably Avicii. I have my Avicii arcs when I just listen to him for a few days straight, but otherwise, not really. That's fair. I think My Chemical Romance is... Well, it's like, I gotta be in a mood for it, you know? It's not something that I don't listen to them consistently, but I would say, like, once a year, I probably go through, like, a phase. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Are we ready for this, guys? I don't know how well this is gonna work, but we're gonna try something kind of ballsy. Oh! Oh! Oh no, my juice is low. Yay! Oh my god. Cool. We surveying now, boys. We surveying. Have you seen my pics in Discord under my PC build? No, I haven't. Let's see. Let's take a peek. That wallpaper is dope. A cool wallpaper. A little Fallout 4. I love that. So that first picture, is that Windows? What? Like smart HDR. Okay, let's regulate shit. What setting is that? No, well, what's the game you're looking most forward to being released? That's a tough question. It's a really tough question, Richard. Ooh, that's a really tough question. There's so many games that every year there's so many games that come out, but there's really so many games that come out. I played Expedition 33. And if you haven't played that, please play that. that I think, and you've probably seen it everywhere, is gonna take the cake for Game of the Year, in my opinion. Wonderful, wonderful game. After that game, I feel like I don't know what else could come out that like will do that for me, you know? Expedition 33 was fantastic. I do look forward to Dying Light the Beast. I think that could be fun. It gives me like OG Far Cry vibes. I feel like that'll be a good time. I do look forward to FCP Firebreak, which comes out in a couple days. But God, what else even comes out this year? This song is very good. Monitor's app that has 90% of the stuff that the OSD doesn't have, or that the OSD has. Gotcha. Yeah, I have gaming HDR on selected on mine. Yeah, I love this version of the song. Also, absolutely love their innovation on turn. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Yes, I played. Let me get this going before I fucking cry. Oh my god, right before. I played Metaphor Refantatio, and I beat that this year. And good game, but like that kind of turn-based combat has always been a struggle for me because I think what turns me off about turn-based combat so much is the feeling of being helpless. Like, yes, you can adjust your stats and things to like make it so you take less damage, or make it so you can negate certain attacks, or make it so you have an increased chance of like dodging or like the enemy missing or whatever. But in a game like Metaphor, at least, it got to a point where enemies had so many turns, like so many attacks or moves that they could make in a single turn, that like you had, what was it? You could have a party of 4 in fights, and I would probably spend 2 or 3 of those party members' turns just like healing, buffing my team, trying to debuff the enemy, and then I'd have one turn that was committed to attacking. And it just like wasn't enjoyable, especially in later game. It was just honestly kind of miserable. So being able to dodge and parry and have builds off of parrying and dodging and everything like that was so fun. And the way that they worked the the characters' abilities and how they all can kind of intertwine and feed off each other, the builds that you got were crazy. I I really hope other developers for other developers for turn-based games going forward are gonna probably implement something very similar. But yeah, great game, great game. I'd been looking forward to Dune cautiously. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it, so I waited. But it's actually a vibe, and I'm here for it. I played near Automata. So I've got Stellar Blade. I'd wanted to play Stellar Blade for a while. Because it just looks fun. The action looks fun. I really like that kind of those action games. And Stellar Blade, from what I understood, was basically like kind of like their attempt at like a love letter to Stellar Blade, like heavily influenced by or near Automata, heavily influenced by Nier. And so I got Nier on sale on PlayStation. I just finished my first playthrough as 2B. Started my second playthrough as 9S. So I want to finish that. But now that I did my first playthrough as 2B, I'm going to start Stellar Blade. And I'm going to take a stab at maybe I want to at the very least try and write about it a little bit. But I might try and take a stab at like a little kind of like video commentary type thing, or I don't want to say analysis, but just kind of like my perspective on Stellar Blade and the influence Nier had on it, and my takeaways as someone that did not play Nier on release. So that's my plan. Those are on my docket right now. I've been playing a lot of Marvel Rivals, and that's been a good time. Looking forward to playing some Siege during this new era of Siege and seeing how quickly I crash out on that game, because that's inevitable. What are you guys looking forward to? I'm just yapping, fucking loose lip flapping out here. What are you guys looking forward to this year for games? What's on your agenda? You're probably going to remind me of some, honestly. So let's hear it. Played Cyberpunk. All I did was listen to the soundtrack on Spotify. So good, dude. So good. Cyberpunk has a really great soundtrack. I want to get it. Well, hold on. I don't want to get... If I could get Cyberpunk's radio playlists on vinyl, I would. That's not what I wanted. I've been collecting vinyl on for games that I've been enjoying lately. I got the Starfield soundtrack on vinyl, which is a really nice listen. I actually really enjoyed listening through that. I just got Halo 1 through 3 on vinyl. I have God of War Ragnarok on vinyl, and that's also a really wonderful listen. I want to get Doom 2016 on vinyl. I think that'd be really cool. I really want Clair Obscur on vinyl. They're gonna do a vinyl for Clair Obscur, I'm pretty sure. And if they do, I'm absolutely gonna get that. But I've been enjoying that on the side. That sounds like... I totally get how you feel about turn-based, even if I don't feel the same way about it. I love how they made it less stale and gave more player control. It definitely made it more dynamic and fresh. I agree. I think it really made it accessible for a lot of players like me who get turned off by the concept of turn-based. Like, I like Baldur's Gate type of turn-based combat, because there's still some level of player agency with like positioning. You can just shove characters and use environments to do extra things. I really struggle. How do I get rid of this, dude? I don't want that. Can I think really I mostly struggle with uh when it's just that more traditional JRPG style turn-based combat where it's your lineup versus the enemy lineup and you're just fucking duking it out. That's what I struggle with, because I I think it's just because what it comes down to is I suck at build crafting, and I think I'm mature enough to own that now. And so having something like Clair Obscure where I can rely on my reaction time to help get me out of sticky situations is very clutch. Fuck yeah, this is coming together. Fuck yeah. So I just need to build this. I think I can only build this last ooh, I can go another level up. Okay, yeah, I can go one more level up. Okay, so I'm gonna try to bring this all the way up, and this is gonna be like a hangar type thing. So I'm gonna leave like the ceiling open so that we can land our helicopters in here. And then we'll have some like maybe some stairs coming up off the sides here to make rooms above it. But for the most part, this is gonna be like the main floor of our hangar. But I need to get more materials. And then once we get that finished, then I'll start building out the rest of this, because we kind of just have a lot of exposed things. But if it's not Far Cry, just cause Rage, Elder Scrolls, Need for Speed, I don't really care about anything else. Fair. That's very fair. That's very fair. You just really like a good open world game. You just like an open world RPG, and I can respect that. I have to say, I greatly look forward to Ghost of Yotai. Yes, I forgot about that. I look forward to that too. I have not heard of Anno Pax Romana. And then yes, Elder Scrolls 7 or 6, not 7. The Witcher 4, I know still like probably 3 years out, 2 years out, but that'll be dope. I'm trying to think of games that are going to come out this year. Honestly, I'm just going to games releasing 2025. All right, let's go down this rabbit hole together, shall we? Death Stranding 2, I'm very curious about, because I tried to play Death Stranding 1 and I didn't hate it, but I think there was a lot of times where I just felt really slow. Like it just was too slow for me. So I'm very curious about Death Stranding 2. It may make me revisit Death Stranding 1, try to beat it, and then maybe get into Death Stranding 2. I just hate that it's on PS5. Doom Dark Ages was fun. I don't care what people say about it being kind of lackluster and some shit. Like it had some negative reviews around it, but Doom the Dark Ages, Doom is a good time all the time. Doom the Dark Ages, fun as hell. Sad Mick Gordon's music isn't in it, because Mick Gordon really makes the atmosphere, honestly. He no shade to the composer for Doom the Dark Ages. They did really good, but Mick Gordon just has the sauce. Metal Gear Solid, I look forward to playing that in Unreal Engine 5 and seeing what that's like. Monster Hunter Wilds, I bought, and not gonna lie, I bounced right off of after like 10 or 15 hours. Ghost of Yotai, we talked about. Split Fiction was my game of the year. I really loved Split Fiction. I played through that with Katie, and that was so fun. Kingdom Come Deliverance, I also enjoyed. I think Kingdom Come Deliverance is like an 8 out of 10 for me. A lot of fun. It had that issue that I tend to have with big open world RPGs where it's like side quest paralysis and exploration paralysis, if you know what I'm saying. I did like a ton of stuff in the first area, and then I got to the second area and saw that it was bigger and had more stuff, and I was like, "Ooh, okay, it's a lot." Uh, for sure, Richard. It's good to have both. I hope that not every RPG takes the elements of Clair Obscur. Like I hope they still retain that like classic JRPG experience, but I do really love what Clair Obscur brought to the table, and that team crushed it. Loved it. Beautiful game. I cried like 2 or 3 times playing that game. So good. That game is so good. Kingdom Come is also quite good. It is. Would you consider streaming it? I'm not playing through Kingdom Come Deliverance again. Or Doom. Gotcha. Uh no, I probably won't play Doom the Dark Ages again. Probably not. I had fun with it. I beat it. I did my first playthrough and I enjoyed it, but I don't think I'll go back to it. It's kind of a one and doneer for me. Right, dude, it's hard not to. If you don't cry from that game, I think I don't trust you. Is what that comes down to. Hell is Us, I was curious about. I'm like kind of loosely watching that on the side. Um I think the combat looks not great to me for how combat oriented that game is supposed to be. So we'll see. Interesting art style. I like the way it looks, but I'm not sold on the combat. Avowed, I was interested in, not anymore. Dynasty Warriors, no. Assassin's Creed Shadows, I feel like I'll buy on a super sale. Because I have heard that that's actually a very good game. Um, it's like everything that people love about Assassin's Creed, but just like done better for this new like generation of Assassin's Creed games. Outer Wilds 2, I never played Outer Worlds. I never played the first one. So like the second one looks fun. I hope people love it. I probably won't play it. Lost Soul aside, I'm not sure I heard of. Savage Planet, no. Not buying a Switch 2. Mind's Eye, flop of the century. I'm so sad that Civ 7 was like meh. And I know that's usually how it goes, but and it usually starts rough and then gets better over time. But I was looking forward to that. Bummed that it's not good. Atom Fall, I was interested in. And I heard it was a good like 8-hour playthrough. I tried to play it, but Windows 11 fucking sucks, and so this game crashes like every 30 minutes to an hour, and I just like not. This game isn't interesting enough to be worth going through that to me. South of Midnight, I was interested in. I'm gonna play that with Katie because she was very interested in that. So we'll see how that goes. Silent Hill. I want to play the Silent Hill 2 remake. I think it was Silent Hill 2, right? I want to play that. Silent Hill F looks interesting. Expedition 33, baby. Game of the year. Love it. Alters looks really good. I've heard really good things about Alters. Same with Blueprints. I don't think I'll ever play Blueprints, but I've heard really good things. Wow, this is bright as shit. January. Biggest games of January. Oh. Oh yeah, first Berserker looked interesting. Last of Us Part 2 remastered, baby. Another one. Ew, Indiana Jones. I forgot about Indiana Jones. That was fun. I enjoyed that. It was a good game. Onimusha. I never played the first one, but I'm excited for people who look forward to the return of this franchise. Elden Ring Night Rain, pass. Not for me. FBC Firebreak. I do look forward to that. FBC Firebreak is so the team who made Alan Wake and Control basically made a Left 4 Dead that takes place in the Control universe, and it looks really fun. That'll be on Game Pass, so I actually look forward to checking that out, and I hope I have some friends that would be interested in playing that because I feel like that could be a good time. Sounds good, Abyss. James Bond game seems a little fun too. Oh yeah, yeah. IO Interactive. I think that's a great team to be in charge of making a James Bond game for sure. Especially like I mean, they were crushing it with the Hitman franchise. So I think that was a no-brainer decision, and I'm very curious to see how that comes out. I don't think that will be a pre-order for me or anything like that. I think if it does really well, then maybe I'll be interested in it. Ninja Gaiden, I'm curious about too. I think that's another one where I'll follow it. I don't know if I'll play it, but I'm a fan of Ninja Gaiden. This one, Mafia Old Country. Yes. This game gives me, I was going to say modern day Red Dead Redemption 2 vibes. Red Dead Redemption 2 is not that old. I was looking through my pictures, my desktop. So when I was playing Red Dead Redemption 2, I took a ton of screenshots. I was loving Red Dead Redemption 2. And Mafia Old Country really kind of gave me that Red Dead Redemption energy. And so I really hope that it turns out good because I would be super interested in a game in that time period again, especially that's like very cinematic story driven, similar to Red Dead. Not that it could replace Red Dead, but welcome back, Abyss. I played the older Mafia games, but didn't like their latest entries, so I'm cautiously optimistic. I have never played a Mafia game. My brother played Mafia and he loved it. He played all of them and he loves them. I've heard good things about them, but they didn't seem like they were like super for me. When I saw Mafia, I was like, I'll play GTA. But Old Country feels different. It feels a lot more cinematic RPG, set in a similar time period as Red Dead Redemption 2. So very curious to see what that looks like. Dying Light the Beast looks fun. I am curious about that. I don't know if anyone here has played OG Far Cry 1. In Far Cry 1, you are just like a retired military contractor, dude, who takes people out to like you're like a charter captain, basically. You go to this island, turns out some crazy shit's happening. You're with a journalist, fucking you get shot up, whatever. And as you're progressing through the island and you're learning about its militant control that it's under, you end up getting captured and like tests are being done on you, and it basically like you become a mutant. And so you get these powers where you fucking run fast as shit, you're strong as fuck, you're taking like Hulk jumps where you're just leaping and flying. And so Dying Light the Beast gives me a lot of that same kind of vibe, which I really liked. And I liked Dying Light's world. So looking out for that one. A real dramatic story seems fun for sure. A bit Godfather too. For sure. For sure. I agree with that. I agree with that big time. I agree with that big
Sector
time.
weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Even you haven't played that. Yeah, it's before your time, Abyss. I don't think you were even born yet, brother. That's the incident in the other games. Yeah, sure. I hope that they would relate because I think you play as that. You play as that same guy. I want to say in Far Cry 2, or at least he's in Far Cry 2. Maybe you don't play as him. Jack something. Jack Carver, I think, is his name. Is the main character in Far Cry 1. Far Cry Instincts was what it was called back in the day. What do you like about Dying Light's world? I think Dying Light does a good job at being a good zombie game, a good open world zombie game. I like the navigation in it. I like how you traverse the city environments. I think the parkour is really fun. I really enjoy how they tied parkour into some of the combat.
Sector weather alert.
Um,
A large
and I
sandstorm
also
is
think that they
approaching.
do a really good job creating atmosphere in that world, especially at night. That game, like I feel like zombie games hit a point where it's very predictable. But that game I think does a really good job of making the atmosphere at night actually feel dangerous. And so Dying Light 1 was a really great game. Dying Light 2, the first area was really good. The second area, second half of the game was meh. So Dying Light the Beast, it takes you back to Dying Light 1's character, and I'm assuming like a reimagining of that area. I don't know. I'm speculating at that point. But anyways, yeah. I Dying Light's one of those where my ears perk up whenever I hear the title. Rumor is he's the Jackal. Gotcha. I didn't play Far Cry 2, so I'm not sure. Role is in the people and story that glues it together felt very lacking to me, but the atmosphere and gameplay was quite good for its cheesy nature. I think Dying Light 1 was a better game than Dying Light 2, story-wise. But yes,
Sector
I
weather alert. A
definitely
large
would
sandstorm is
say
approaching.
Dying Light's story isn't the reason why I play it, but Dying Light's story is fine enough to keep pulling me through that full experience. Am I dying? Drink all my pee. Yeah. We all have games that we don't really play for the story. We play for, you know, all the other stuff. Serviceable. There you go. Exactly. Like the story is fine, but the gameplay is what I like. We've talked about Helazas. Indiana Jones came out last year, and that was a good time. Borderlands 4. I hope Borderlands fans like it. I'm not interested. Marathon. Oh, Silent Hill F is this year. Okay. I'll keep my eye out for that. Ghost of Yotai in October. Yeah. Ninja Gaiden 4. Wasn't Ninja Gaiden up here? It's March. I thought I saw Ninja Gaiden somewhere else. Maybe I'm making stuff up. Maybe I'm just mixing. Yeah, Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. I don't know what that is then. Ninja Gaiden 4 is what I was thinking of, and I'm curious about. Ooh, Arc Raiders. I'm excited for Arc Raiders. I was so sad that I missed out on that beta. That game looks fun. I'm sad that it went from a looter shooter like Destiny to an extraction shooter, but it still looks like a good time. The Jackal is the guy you were sent to kill in the first place, but then at the end you actually team up with him to save innocent lives. Gotcha. Good old Jack Carver still pulling through. I guess I have a hard time doing that. I really need the story to pull me in enough just to justify the gameplay. Like, I need a reason to do it all. Imagine the concept of going back to finish unfinished tasks after finishing the game. To me, it has lost its purpose. I can't set myself. I think that's fair. I think that's perfectly valid. I think for me, depending on the price, of course, if Dying Light the Beast is a full priced game by today's standards, I will probably not be playing it. Because I don't think it's gonna be worth $80, 80 US dollars to me. But if it's like $49.99 US, I'll be more interested. I think if the gameplay is fun enough, if the gameplay loop is enjoyable enough, I can have a fun 15 to 20 hours in an experience. if I'm gonna beat the game, the story needs to be good enough to pull me through it. And I think Dying Light's story is just good enough to pull me through it because it's just really getting me to each zone. I couldn't really tell you any of the characters in Dying Light 1 or 2. I don't remember what the fuck happens in Dying Light 2, except I got betrayed left and right. Yeah. So to each their own, ultimately, is what that comes down to. It's a good song. Gears of War. Gears of War E-Day is supposed to be this year. Ooh, I'll be very interested in that. I'm curious about Crimson Desert. I don't know much about it. Hollow Knight Silk Song. Love that for the people who are waiting for that. Little Nightmares 3. That'll be cool. I still need to play 2, I think. Metroid Prime 4. Yes. Yes. I'm not going to play until I get a Switch 2, though. Okay. Rematch is a lot of fun. Skate 4. Yeah, that'll be a good time. Hopefully. I really hope it's not super aggressive live service. Obviously, GTA 6 is going to be bangers. Resident Evil Requiem, I'm very curious about. Fable 4? God, Fable, yeah. Mortal Shell 2 looked interesting. Yeah, there's James Bond. Plague Tale Legacy. I forgot about this one. I played Plague Tale 1. I need to go back to beat Plague Tale 2. Really like those games, but Plague Tale Legacy doesn't look it looks like it's a big departure from the original Plague Tale game. So I'm very curious how that works. Back in France when we just shared a bed. Atomic Heart 2, cool. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming around the corner too. There's so many video games. So many. Ooh, Blade. Yeah, I'm very excited for Blade. Fuck yeah, dude. That game needs to be good. And I hope State of Decay 3 is really good. Splinter Cell remake. It's crazy. Yeah, The Witcher 4 is gonna be a fucking banger, I hope. There's a lot of games, dude. There's so many games. It's so hard to keep up. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. This looks so comment. Yeah, I tried the first whatever the first one is, and that game was so fucking punishing, dude. It's just not for me. I love that people love it. Respectfully, not for me. GTA 6 literally cannot be good. It's quite. Wait, what? It's funny how GTA 6 literally cannot be good. It's quite impossible. What do you mean, brother? What do you mean? Okay, I need you to elaborate on this. Oh, cannot be bad. Cannot be bad. Hey, okay. Okay. Yes. Sorry. Yeah. I read cannot be good, and I think my brain just went, what? Like, excuse me? There's no way. Yes, I agree. It cannot be bad, and I fucking hope it's not $100 standard. People keep saying that they think it's going to be a $100. It's going to be set the new standard for premium games, and I'm going to be devastated if it does, especially because it's going to be a PS5 exclusive for 1 year. That's going to fucking suck. Excuse all my F-bombs, but y'all are used to it. That shit is gonna be shit. If it does come out for 100 smackaroos as a PS5 exclusive. I wouldn't mind paying for 100 for it. I wouldn't mind paying 100 for it if it didn't set a precedent. You know, if companies learn they can get away with it, they will. Exactly why I hope that it doesn't. Because not only is it still, I understand console exclusives need to be a thing because it's what creates a healthy competitive market in video games, blah, 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 blah. But, dude, we're so fucking past that shit. We're so past it. So past it. Xbox gave up on selling consoles, dude. A console war is not a thing anymore. Xbox is officially releasing their first-party published games on PlayStation platforms and on Switch. Why are we doing this exclusivity thing anymore? Like, maybe it's just a thing that I don't understand. I don't know, but Sony excluding Nintendo, because Nintendo, you can't compete with Nintendo. Nintendo will always sell. But this idea that for exclusivity between PlayStation and Xbox is a relevant thing anymore it's an archaic ideology that needs to go. I'm so sick of it. And I'm sick of PC getting these games a year later with generally pretty shit ports. And it just is what it is. So, to tie it all together, I'm going to be upset if GTA releases for $100 as a PS5 exclusive and then a year later releases on other platforms for $100 again. That's what's going to upset me. And it's going to really upset me if GTA Online is also sold separately. Or, no, sorry. GTA Online was not sold separately. Red Dead Redemption Online was sold separately. That's what I'm thinking of. I wish Red Dead Redemption Online got more love, dude. It deserves more love than what it got. Ah. Ooh. I can't harvest this. Interesting. Just because we're willing to pay 100 for one game doesn't mean every game is worth it. It's funny how not many industries have this kind of universal pricing. So you'll be upset. Yes, I'll be upset. I think it's the pains that we're starting to see, not starting to see. We've been seeing it for a few years in the gaming industry, where gaming has become so mainstream and so profitable that it's just so many games fail because of executive corporate greed, because they are just like, we have this product. I mean, games are also very expensive to produce now. I will definitely give companies that, but there's this like really annoying idea right now that teams can charge a shit ton for a very okay game that is not a finished product, because they wrap what would be the finished content up into DLC, if that makes sense. It's like they make a full game, or they have like their lineup for the full game, and then they release 70% of it, 60% of it as the base game, and then release the rest of it as DLC. I think I'm just jaded, because I feel like we went through a lot of video games flopping because of the greed and chase for like long player retention periods in order to turn large profits. Shut the fuck up, dude. You got a shield? Fuck. Oh my god, I'm getting fried. I'm fucking killing myself. Oh my god, get out of here. Oh. Why is this guy here? Ugh. Jesus, dude. I've never seen a guy with a shield up there. To be fair, I don't expect them to charge $100. They want many people in the... Where did this guy come from? This is the dude that chased... This is the dude with the shield. Fuck you, buddy. I can't believe that. I don't expect them to charge $100. They want many people in the doors, so they make more money on their online mode. I agree. I think they'll charge $79.99 or $69.99, whatever the current premium standard is. I think they'll charge that because they know they're gonna sell like hotcakes, and $100 is not as accessible. $70 or $80 is still not very accessible in today's market, but it's a lot more accessible and easier to justify than $100. So I agree. I agree. It bothered me about Persona 3 Reload as well. Full game. Really? And Persona 3 Reloaded is literally just a remake, isn't it? Charged $100 for that. That's nutty to me. Blade parts, perfect. This goes up here. Okay, can I do another wall or two? This base is like all stairs right now. Whatever. Getting lots of texts. They might be down here, but they... I don't know, dude. I don't really see HDR being an upgrade here. I tried to turn it on just now. It does get brighter, but I can't adjust the brightness and contrast, and apparently a bright OLED isn't good for it. Don't fall for the burn-in propaganda. Don't fall for the burn-in propaganda. I feel like obviously be careful, but I've been... That's not the type of wall that I want to use. Yeah, don't fall for the burn-in propaganda. Okay, so that's the right one. I, at some point, selected the wrong corners. There you go. That's the right corner. I have my brightness on at 100. And then I have, like, settings that basically dim on the portion of the screen where the taskbar tends to be. Insufficient stability. Okay, I need to start building floors then. Yeah, anyways, I really wouldn't worry too much. Like, you do you. You can also turn the brightness of your OLED screen down, but really wouldn't worry about it. But if HDR doesn't look good for you, then also, yeah, don't do it. If you like your colors and panel with HDR turned off, then yeah, I love that for you. Honestly, makes your life easier because then that means you don't have to worry about any wonky color things happening if you ever decide to like record footage or take a screenshot or anything. So I wish the windows were bigger. I'd love bigger windows. Okay, so we have this level done. Fuck. Here we go. My God, how many more levels can we go? Okay, where this is maximum height. I need to pay attention so I don't fucking walk. Okay, we're getting close. Nick, you better be proud. This base is fucking huge. I want a window everywhere. Yeah, baby. Insufficient stability. I don't really understand how that works. Okay, well now it's good. Okay. To be fair, it's a really good remake, but yes, they split up episodes Aegis as DLC, so now they're full stories and minimum. Yeah, that's annoying. That's very annoying. That would annoy the shit out of me. That's exactly what I was talking about. They divide the full story up into DLC because dollars. Like, I understand everyone's trying to make money, and unfortunately, money is the most important factor, but like everyone decided to leave their ethics, I feel, at the door in the last couple of years. In my most humble, uneducated, non-professional opinion, that you should definitely take with a grain of salt, because I really have no fucking idea. But as someone who's been a fan of this industry ever since I can remember, dude, I miss the like experience of being a gamer from like 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 10 plus years ago, where you put your $5 down at GameStop or whatever your local game shop was, and that's how you got your pre-order. And digital media was not taking off yet, and so you could actually play the game on the disc, and you could, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Why are you tweaking? There we go. You could return it when you were done, and life was good, you know? Like, take me back to that time. There weren't 75,000 video games that came out. I'm so dehydrated. I have no clue. I want to use. So I was really paranoid about my OLED because when I got it, I was like, I saw like the pixel refresh thing pop up, and I was looking into it, and of course, Reddit threads are all like, the most scared fucking thing ever. It's okay. Can you use a flat one? Why is rounded pop up? Okay, I think this is what we're doing then. What was I saying? Oh yeah, OLEDs. Yeah, I have a buddy who's had an OLED screen for an OLED TV for a few years now, and he was always like, as long as you don't leave it on a bright still image for like 2 or 3 days in a row, you'll be fine. I use this monitor for work, and I have to use a lot of Excel and the database that I'm working in. It's also fucking bright ass white screens with black text and everything. And I'm looking at that shit for 8 hours a day. And granted, my monitor is only, I think, 2 or 3 months old at this point, but I haven't experienced any kind of burn in. I think I'll do a pixel refresh. Like, I've done it twice on this monitor, and I think that was when I was like kind of cautious about it, but you'll be fine. You'll be just fine. And especially like newer generation OLED panels uh can withstand that a lot better than first generation OLED panels. So OLED technology's been out for a few years now. I think you're past the point where you really need to be hyper aware of it. So sorry, I need to catch up on messages. Richard, my new thermos mug works wonderfully. Poured a cup a few hours ago and just burned my tongue. The cup is cool, and so you think the drink's fine, and you fucking singe your taste buds, and now you're not going to be able to taste anything for like a day. Game fits the Blade Runner soundtrack. I could see that for sure. I could definitely see that for sure. Not what we're listening to. My hex have to do with this, dude? I feel out. It's okay. It's okay. We're stable now. We've moved past the X. We're grown. Look at us, dude. Emotional maturity. Moving on. Also, why do you think it's propaganda? I know OLEDs have gotten much better, but still, it's good to run your... It's not good to run your engine always on red line. Right, but your screen being on and being used is not running your engine at a red line. It's you driving your car like you normally would. It is the screen being on its red line comparison would be if you just have bright fucking white backlighting with the harshest contrasting black text. And you just leave it there. But as long as, like, the big thing that I've learned with OLEDs is that as long as the image is rotating and cycling, then your OLED is going to be fine. Oh, my camera battery died. Shit. Okay, give me a sec. Give me a sec. We're going to zoom in on this. I've been watching it, but I forgot. Okay. Okay. I was looking at how to prevent this, but AC adapters for cameras are like $200 fucking dollars. I see. we'll be back. Okay. And then properties, activate. Bam! We're back. We're so back. Um, you let your monitor do its daily thing. The monitor, most monitors or most pixel panel or OLED panels, yeah, when you turn it off, it'll do a pixel cleaning itself. I don't think it does like a deep pixel refresh. I think that is only done manually, but yeah, it'll do its little thing when the screen is off, which it does automatically every day. So I let it do that. I let all that stuff, all the automatic default settings for like the maintenance, I leave on and I let it do its thing, but I don't worry about doing like the big pixel refresh cycle. Yeah, I don't stress about it. I don't think it's something that needs to be stressed about. My monitor does the pixel refresh every 4 hours of active use, and it takes like 10 minutes. And after like 10K hours or whatever, it does a whole panel refresh, which takes 1 hour. Every 4 hours? That's a lot. That's a lot. I do not have mine do a big refresh. It only does its like refresh when my screen is off. Otherwise, when my screen is on, it will ask if I want to do a refresh at 8 hours, which usually I say no, because when you do you probably know this, but when you do the pixel refresh, you're shortening the lifespan of your panel. Because what it's doing is it's basically burning off the outer layer of the OLED, like whatever the things are, the nodes in there, to ensure like an even brightness and energy output. So basically you shorten the lifespan of your monitor ever so slowly. I don't know how dramatic it actually is, but if I'm not seeing any issues, like as long as my game doesn't look blurry and my text doesn't look blurry, or I don't see any like weird lingering things on my screen, I don't let it do the pixel cycling, because there's no point. So, Lux is doing the worst case scenario burn-in test for like a year now. I know OLEDs aren't burn-in risk as much anymore, but still hundreds of dollars worth of it. The thing is, dude, it could happen with any type of monitor. Like, it could have happened with my IPS panel right here. Like, burn-in is not a new thing, and it's not something that is exclusive to OLEDs. I definitely understand OLEDs are very expensive technology, and they're very bright, much brighter than other panels. So I think the concept of burn-in risk is a lot more discussed because of that. But like, I genuinely believe that it's not that big of a deal. It's just like, if you see something looking weird, then you do a pixel refresh. If you don't see something looking weird, then don't worry about it, because you're just shortening the lifespan of your monitor. Optimal dew harvest time. Oh, cool. I didn't know that was a thing. Then if for an hour, that's crazy. When I do my manual, like my deep refresh for this, I think it takes like 6 minutes. 1 hour is nuts. That's a lot. That's a long time. Probably super, or I don't know. That's just, it feels like a lot. I thought burn-in could only occur if the image remains exactly the same over ever repeating. Yes. Why would you ever have the same image on the screen for 2 days? Exactly. Exactly. Like, it's, you really have to do, like, in my opinion, you really have to do the extreme in order for it to have that burn-in. Like, of course, there's circumstances where, like, you may get unlucky and you may have a bad panel that's more prone to it or something. Like, of course, that's always there. But, like, I'm saying it's okay to be cautious, but don't live your life in paranoia. Because it's not worth the stress, you know? If you want to run that pixel refresh every 4 hours, go for it. That's your screen. You do your thing. I'm just telling you, you're shortening the lifespan every time you do it. What that means... Dude, fuck off, bitch. Yeah, what you want? Nothing. So yeah, just... It's up to you, whatever you decide to do. Just understand, I don't think you need to do it every 4 hours. I don't even think you need to do it every day. Fuck. Fuck. Nice. This guy's still alive? Not anymore. Just if I use the screen for 4 hours, it doesn't randomly turn off. But if I use it for 4 hours over a different pixels, 10 minutes. I shut off my PC. Also shuts my monitor off. Then good mini LED panels are brighter than LEDs. So yeah, it just. 1 hour's deep cleaning. You should take a sec to read everything, so we're not talking about two different things. I'm pretty sure we're talking about the same thing. I feel like I'm on the same page. Yeah, I'm guessing every 4 hours your monitor's settings currently have a like recommended. My monitor settings has like it has a timer where after 8 hours of activity, it could be every 2, 4, 8. I think those are the options for my monitor. Right now I have it set to 8. After 8 hours of activity, it prompts me asking if I want to do a pixel refresh. To which I usually say no. It will automatically do a pixel refresh when my monitor is off, when my computer is off, because the monitor is asleep or whatever. And so after like 8 hours of usage, if I have not done it, then it will do it on its own, which I think is that light refresh recalibration thing. My monitor does not have like a deep refresh cycle, so that's unknown to me. But I would suggest, from what I've read and from the experience of the people that I know that have had OLEDs for a while, I would suggest avoiding running the either the light or the deep pixel refresh cycles, unless it automatically does it, or you have a visually noticeable blemish on your screen. in my opinion. But it's your screen, so you do what you want. If you want to refresh that bitch all the time, I love that for you. I always say no when it asks me if I want to do it. It asked me last night, and it asked me today during this stream if I wanted to do a cycle, and I was like, nope. The screen's looking crispy. I'm chilling. But once I get off, it'll do it automatically. And that's Gucci. Every 4 hours of cumulative use, it does a light sweep. And after those 10,000 hours or whatever, it does the deep clean, which takes an hour. I can use the monitor for like 10 straight hours. It won't randomly shut off. But when it does go to sleep, it will do a light sweep. But if I use it like an hour a day, it will do a light sweep on that fourth. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I'm understanding. I guess I read it initially as like you were worried about burn-in, so you were curious how often you should do the pixel refresh. And so all I was saying is that you don't need to do it as often as... I don't have the required permissions to move it. You don't need to do it. You don't need to manually do it as often as I feel like Reddit makes it out to be, you know. Like, you're probably fine. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, we got hella stuff. Cool. Got these. We can go in there and stuff will go up. Smack my head. Sorry if I was misunderstanding. I was just trying to be helpful. I'm so sorry. I'm also parched. I'm a thirsty guy. I did once activate the deep clean because I'm a dumbass. I probably would have done it too, just out of curiosity. I mean, let's take a look here. OLED care, pixel cleaning. No, I don't want to do this. But I was curious what it would say. Yeah, pixel cleaning reminder 2, 4, 8 hours or off. Honestly, I could probably turn it off because it is kind of annoying. Okay. Yeah. Basically, all I'm saying is I let the auto settings do what they're going to do. I tried to set things so that it doesn't refresh often. Because I don't believe it needs to refresh very often. And I choose to not manually refresh unless I see a visual discrepancy. That's all. I need to keep a spot open. Did I just build 2? Okay, no, I didn't. The sun is hot, though. I feel like I need to build up some stairs or something so I can get up there. Here we go. Here we go. We're cooking. We're cooking. We're doing this. We're doing the thing. Okay, now we need a rounded one. Ah, baby. There we go. Yeah, let's... Making sure I'm not gonna, like, just fall off a fucking ledge. I don't like that the grain isn't lining up. Insufficient stability. I'm also burning the fuck up right now. Okay, so that means I'm gonna need to build up a second floor in some spots and put in like some support columns, I believe. So let's put a ceiling on this. Yeah, let's put a ceiling on this. Great. Love that for us. Got sun, man. That Arrakis heat. She's so toasty. Insufficient stability. Insufficient stability. Let's come in from here. Really? Still insufficient stability. Crazy. Okay. But why does that work? That makes no sense. What do you mean? What do you mean? How does that fine? But this one that's going to be enclosed by them is not. Okay. That's interesting. Where would it make sense to put some stairs here? I'm kind of thinking maybe we have some stairs like here. Yeah, what do we think about that? Just like along the outer perimeter, because we want, yeah, we want to be... we'll start with this. Yeah, we'll start with this and change if needed. We'll do this. Ooh, I'm having ideas, guys. I'm having ideas. Is it good ideas? I don't know. I'm not sure, but I'm feeling kind of okay about it, you know? So let's do this. And then inclines, and then we'll do this. Yeah. Yeah, okay. We're doing some things, you know? I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Incline, dude. That looks so good. Guys, I'm basically like an architect. Except this feels unevenly placed. Oh yeah, why is it so much closer on this side than this side? Don't love that. So there's 3 here, and there's 2 here. Because I built this out wider than it was below. Fuck. Son of bitch. It's fine. We can adjust it later. I'm sorry I'm neglecting my chat. That's a wall. I need floors. Neglecting my chat right now. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm sure you all have... Okay. Okay. Yeah. I like this. I like this. I like what we're doing here. Boop, 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 boop. Asus does have a shady rep for gaming stuff. I trust my little Samsung in disguise. I don't think Asus has a shady rep for gaming stuff. What? I don't worry about it. You do you. I'm chilling. I'm chilling with mine. I like it. I like Asus products. I don't think I've ever gone wrong with an Asus product, and I'm pretty sure Asus uses Samsung panels too. I'm curious. New manufactured Asus panel. Samsung for the OLED panels. Asus does not manufacture its own panels. They source them from other companies, primarily Samsung Display for OLED panels and LG Display for LCD panels. So we have the same screen. we have probably the same panel, just different branding on it. It's 209. Okay. This is gonna bother me that it's. Okay. All right. This is what we're gonna do. We're going to demolish, 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 demolish. Okay. And we will put it there, right? Yes, because now that's even. And then we'll change the set to this. Okay, walls. Give me the window. Okay, great. And now we'll change the set again. Okay, now special incline. Bam. Bam. Okay, walls. Maybe we should use these
Sector
ones
weather alert.
instead.
A large
'Cause
sandstorm
that's
is
a lot
approaching.
less intrusive. Let's do that. Means I'm gonna end up. Whoa! Damn. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, it's a lot less intrusive. For that hallway. Nick, you're gonna be so proud of me, brother. Done so much stuff. Our base is looking sick AF, brother. Sick AF. We're going for 7 minutes. Only heard name panels. Say nay. Mine's Samsung. Asus uses Samsung panels for OLEDs. Yours is also Samsung. We likely have similar
Sector
panels.
weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
I should say similar. Not the same, but similar. Prudent store. Interesting. Okay, now it's even. This looks like a different roof. I probably have floor. Why does that look so different? Am I tripping balls right now? What is this? What is this floor? So confused.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
What floor is this? Is it this one? Ah, it's this one. Okay. There we go. Got it. I thought Asus uses LG panels for OLEDs. The Asus I briefly looked at, a third-party site, said it uses LG panels. According to a Google search, Asus uses LG panels for LCDs, and then Samsung for OLED. But that could also not be 100% accurate. Samsung makes the QD OLED. LG makes the W OLED. Most panels for Asus are sourced from Samsung and LG. Yeah. Which LG still makes great panels. My living room OLED is an LG, and I love it. And it's already lasted longer than my Samsung TV. So we're here for it. Okay. Insufficient stability. You can insufficiently eat my ass, brother. This is crazy. Why is everything unstable in this goddamn fucking base? Okay. Let's do this. Insufficient stability. You are a support beam. No, you're a ladder. My bad, dude. My bad. My bad. That's on me. Honestly, that's on me. What is this? Ooh, pillar bot. That's huge. It's huge. Do we need that? That feels excessive. That feels excessive. Does it have to be on a corner like this? Like, it's so ugly looking. Not loving the situation that we're in. Not loving the situation that we're in right now. Okay, I'm thinking this is what we're gonna do. I'm thinking we're going to just do this. Okay, and we'll do this on each side. Okay. Great. We love stability here. Do that. It didn't build the top one. That's fine. Cool. Okay. Okay. Now can I do the thing? Yeah, baby. We're so stable now, boys. Look at how stable we are. Love this journey for us. Blah, 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 blah. Let me catch up on what you said. Oh, ChatGPT says Asus uses Samsung's OLED as well. Why do you use ChatGPT when you can use Google? I don't know. Why ChatGPT instead? You do realize ChatGPT is it gets its information from Google. Put that there. Yes. God, dude. So good at building bases, brother. Look at this. Am I not just so good? Rhetorical question. Rhetorical fucking question. Oh, yeah. Look at this, dude. This looks dope. This is so sick. Okay. Okay. Back to the... Okay. Okay. God, this is so good. This is so good, dude. Okay. What are we thinking? I'm thinking this area needs to stay open so that we can properly land stuff in here. So I want to keep this pretty clear, but I do think from this point on, I'm going to build a floor going this way. Yeah, observer floor. And yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. It's not just the coolest. This is why I always just spend way too much time in these games. I put so many hours in just fucking base building. Dope. Okay, sorry, catching up. QD OLED or just OLED? Oh, that's a good question. Let me look. Sorry. That's a good question. Orders. Mine is a QD OLED. Yeah. Um, this is the one that I got. This is the one I got. Yeah, QD OLED, 1440p QD OLED. Ooh, to be fair, the 77-inch Samsung OLED uses the LG panel. What? The Samsung screen uses an LG panel. That doesn't even make sense, dude. Why would Samsung, who makes their own fucking panels, outsource a panel? That's crazy. Only the 65-inch S90D Samsung uses their own QD OLED. Interesting. Every other size is LG. Oh, whoops, never mind. I use ha! Wrong. Use ChatGPT pretty often, and it's leading you fucking astray, brother. There's like a main story to this game. Probably, but like, I definitely don't play this shit for the story. I have no idea, what's happening. I know, fucking Timothy Chalamet in the game basically looks through thousands of alternate realities to find the one that is, I don't know, the best or whatever, and that takes place in the reality that we are in. And here we are. So we like crash. You make your character and you crash land, and then you just do stuff. That's the one I was comparing it to. It had the LG panel. Gotcha. Which I like my LG panel. When we replaced our Samsung TV, the guy who was helping us out was actually saying that at least on the size of screen that we got, the Samsung TVs had been having a lot more faults and issues and returns on average compared to the LG one. I mean, like I think the cases, like the case that he was aware of, it was pretty small, but we fell into that group, so I was like, fucking makes sense to me. So we got the LG one, and honestly, I like the UI better on the LG one. I don't feel like I noticed a difference with like the fidelity or like the colors or anything between my LG TV and the Samsung one. I feel like they look pretty identical. But sir, yes, sir. This is the info I was getting it from. I feel like, okay, yeah, I like to use this site. Yeah, I like to use this site. Katie uses this one a lot. Katie uses this a lot. Gotcha. Yeah, both are fine. We got a few new Samsung models, and for the 25 year, and the software I feel like is much better, much better than 24. That's good. Not that the Samsung software was bad by any means. It was fine. I just felt like the Samsung software wasn't as responsive as our LG software. The LG TV just feels a little bit more responsive. So I wish I wasn't just like I get that it's zero gravity, but at the same time kind of stuck drifting in it. Your Hisense TVs have Google TV. Ours has Beta OS. Huh. I don't know what that means. Different operating systems. Yeah, I don't know. I like my LG one. I feel like, not that the Samsung one was bad again, but just the LG one I feel is more responsive. Drink some water. So hydrated, baby. You need to pay attention to the time. It's 2:25. I need to be leaving my house to meet up with Katie at like 2:50. But I still need to get dressed. Tell me what you're waiting for. Let me help out. It really sucks. Samsung will put you down like that. It's okay. Things happen, and it sucks that it happened. I really like Samsung. I still really like Samsung. I was okay with getting another Samsung TV. Katie did not want to go with the Samsung again after how quickly and abruptly this TV, or the Samsung one that we had, shit the bed. So I didn't care enough between like just staying loyal to Samsung to like make it a thing and do more research. It was just kind of like comparing the two models that we were looking at. The Samsung reviewed fine, but the LG I think was just ever so slightly more consistent as far as just like, I don't know, I guess everything, reviews, at least where Katie was looking. So, and then the dude who was helping us find our new TV kind of was the nail in the coffin for that. So that's ultimately what it came down to. I would be more than happy to buy another Samsung panel later. I like Samsung, but it's just unfortunate. Sometimes that happens, you know. Lost the oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, I didn't mean to throw it there. Dude, look at this guy. He's got shit in here, brother. He's got stuff. I can't even see it, but he's got things, dude. Look at that. He's got a big fucking helicopter right there. Damn, dog. Dope. Got hella helicopters. Why is that other one so much bigger? That's what I want to know. Oh, I bounced off my big ass head. Climb, daddy. Climb, daddy. What you doing? There you go. Yeah, we're so back. You got the C4, right? God. I have to look at my orders. I will have an answer for you in a moment. I have to end early, dude. I think I got up. Yes, yes, we got the C4. Damn, that was in February when that happened? Oh my god. So this TV's already lasted longer than our Samsung one, because I want to say we got our Samsung one this year. That's so funny. I don't love that the corners are going to be a different material, but that's fine. I don't know if it's fine. It might bother me too much, honestly. No, I don't want that there. I feel like I'd rather that be open. I don't remember. Does it look weird having this, like, opening? Am I overthinking it? What the fuck is this? Yeah. The hell? The fuck? Insufficient stability. My fucking ball sack, dude. I mean, I guess it's the same issue. This is same issue we'd been having. I want it to be like a big ceilings though. I don't big ceilings. Let's think. Let's think this through. What do you think we should do, brother? What do you think? What do we should do? Do we stick with observer? Maybe we stick with observer. No, because I want windows. I really like windows. Do this. That. And then think. Oh, it's not going to be even. Okay, we'll do this. Okay. I really wish I had bigger windows. Why are these windows so narrow? Probably because I just need to do more research. Okay. Okay. I don't love this either. I don't know what else to do, dude. To the FBI, that's the we got the C5 out the other day. The image on that thing is absolutely fucking brutal. As in like bad? What do you mean brutal? Or like it's brutal now slang for really fucking nice. Gotcha. Okay. Dude, am I old now? Am I old now? These young whippersnappers in their slang. These youngins in their slang. This looks sick. I'm a fucking host and Papa Betty's man. I feel just like a rock star. Looking like a rock star. Fuck yeah, dude. Look at this shit coming together. Yeah, this is sick as fuck. Think I know slang? I don't know, dude. You just said a thing that I didn't know, so I guess. When are you going? I should probably be logging off now. I need to poop. I need to get dressed so that I can meet her there. Hmm. I feel like this space here looks interesting. What? Real quick. This is how I get distracted. Okay. Deco, lighting. Oh man, we got like nothing here. Got like nothing. Maybe I put a ladder here? Will that be awkward having a ladder here? I feel like up here is just like wasted space. I'm not gonna put anything here, but I feel like there's something that can be done with this space. Maybe I build out the floor a little more. Kind of think that's what I might do. And just... This feels kind of small, though. I don't know about it. I'm really not sure. I'm really not sure. I'm going to stop before I overcommit. I'm going to stop that before I overcommit. But it's... there's something that can be done with that space. I'm just not sure what yet, you know? What up, Dan? No more English. My own language at this point. You're basically an American. Show the doggies one last time. You can see Sammy. I don't know where Blue is. Blue's probably napping. Ugh. Still managed to catch you before you ended? Right before I ended. I'm going to be popping off here in like 10 seconds. Did I get any of the returning skins from Rivals? No, I didn't. But that Venom skin's pretty sick. I also like the Captain America skin and the Hawkeye skin. Those are pretty cool. But I think we get a cool Hawkeye skin from the event that's going on right now. So, not going to get a new Hawkeye skin. I have the Avengers Endgame Cap skin, which I like. So I'm probably not going to spend the money on the other Cap skin. The returning one. Although it is fucking gas. That shit looks dope. Venom one, I think, would be the only one I get. Because right now, the only Venom skin I have, I look like a fucking orange creamsicle. But, yeah. All right. Cool. I think that's going to be it then. This looks pretty good. I really built this out quite a lot. I think the next time I'm on, we'll close in this roof a little bit more. And I think we'll continue to leave this kind of open. Maybe real quick while I'm here. Ooh, I got an idea, guys. I got an idea. Can I do it? Can I do the idea? Let's find out. I have... No, I can't do my idea. can't do my idea because this is. What does this even fucking connect to? I'm so confused. A rounded railing. Oh, yeah, okay. It's only for a corner piece, which I can't. Well, what if... Wait a second. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Wait. Wait a second. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some cushion. What the fuck? I want this floor. This is the floor that I want. Oh, but it's alright. It's not the observer floor. E. Not the observer. Don't look. Whatever. We're gonna roll with it, guys. I don't want to hear about it, okay? Which one is less intrusive, do we think? Which one looks... The one on the other side. Okay. All right, guys. I got an... Yeah. Here we go, baby. Look at this. Gas. Fuck yeah, dude. Look at how dope this is. Guys, I'm so fucking good at building bases, honestly. Y'all need an architect? Because, like, I'll do it. I'll build you a fucking house. That's a wall. I promise I know what I'm doing. That looks sick as fuck, dude. I'm bricked up with that. Okay, I need to go. I need to go. You can't even see it. This is what I did. Yeah. Ah, yeah, here we go. Fuck yeah. Okay. Anyways, I need to go. So yeah, it's good to see you. Oh, you have a dog now? No, I'm babysitting Katie's parents' dogs, 2 of them. You got the Rocket and the Hawkeye. There's a Rocket skin that returned. How's Ben? Is he still sharding? Ben and I don't talk anymore, to be completely honest. We kind of stopped talking in January. We just grew apart. We're not, yeah, our lives are in 2 different places right now. That had a Katie for me, and don't forget the camera and snap some 16K res pics. Will do, brother. Yeah, good call out. I'll do that. I'll bring it. We'll see if I take any pictures. Bye, Dan. Good to see you. What does this say? Your character will remain in the world for 29 seconds in his role. Oh, cool. Yeah, cool. That's fine. It's good to see you, Dan. Thanks for stopping by. Your wife is waiting. I know. I'll get to her in time. She works like 5 minutes away from our house. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I thought Ben was your BFF. Yeah, it just, things change, you know? Life happens. Not everyone's meant to be in your life forever. And I think, you know, stuff just happened to kind of show that that was the case for Ben and I. And, you know, that's fine. So, he's doing well. I hope he's doing well. No, whatever. We don't need to dive into it. But yeah, Ben and I, we don't talk anymore. And yeah, that's that. But thank you for joining me for the midday stream, Abyss. Thanks for hanging out, dude. It was a good time. Dan, thanks for stopping by. Like it all. Like, we stopped talking completely in January. I have not talked to him since January. No, I'm not going to call him. But we're not talking about it anymore. If you understood what happened, if you knew what happened, you would understand. It's just, yeah. Yeah. We had a falling out. We had a fallout. And yeah, there's just no need to do. Anyways, we're done. Thanks for hanging out. It was good chatting with everyone. I hope everyone has a great rest of your day. Sleep well if it's nighttime for you. I appreciate you. And I'll talk with you all later. Bye, 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 bye. Yes, end stream YouTube. Why do I have to end YouTube stream on the